Greetings everyone, greetings Cubs, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. So today we're going to be doing a checkup on Chen of EXO. We're going to be seeing basically where he's at personally and also checking in on his love life and everything. Just going to be getting into his business today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first, I'm not going to pull too many cards for Chen's personality because we've done this a few times, but we do want to see where he is at mentally, and this card usually helps. This deck usually helps me out with that as well. So we have Caroline May's archetype cards. The Caroline May's archetype cards. These are what we always usually start off readings, solo readings with. So let's get into it. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button if you're interested in topics like these, and if you like readings like this, or just to show some support. Alright. Did not know my phone volume was still on. Gonna turn that down, but okay. Where is Chen at right now? Where is he at mentally? Let's see what's going on with him. Nothing much else is coming out from here, actually, surprisingly. So we're going to go ahead and read, well, Of course. Of course. Guys, I always talk about money issues when it comes to Chen. Chen has, from the moment I was getting into EXO, Chen has always, sorry if my voice is a little low, I did just wake up, but Chen has always had some issues around money. He also is a little bit of a, what they call him? He likes money. Even if he has it, he likes money, he chases money. But we're going to just go ahead and start from the first card. It says Samaritan. It says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So Chen is in a mental space where he is trying to actually do things to better his situation, even though he does honestly want to ignore the people around him and people who are, even attacking him and people who want to bring him down. He is at a point where he wants to do something to almost make up for his quote-unquote wrongdoings, or what he feels like, or what he's being pressured to feel like is something wrong, like get married. So him getting married, sorry, hold on one second. Your girl's glasses are dirty and she can't see. So he is, in a way, still feeling the need to make up for getting married and moving on with his life. So even though he wants to ignore these people, even though, he wants to ignore the pressure, he really can't. And especially because he seems to be a kind type of person, to a fault, to an unhealthy fault, he's going to try to make up for making people feel bad. Because, especially since that pressure is on him, he's going to try to make up for it. And that's what we're seeing here. Unfortunately, the card that comes with it is Hedontus in reverse. It says, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. And it's kind of like what I was just saying. Like, it's just like, even to an unhealthy extent, he wants to sort of service, like, or like use himself in a way to sort of apologize. And even this, for this feeling like he had indulged in something that he shouldn't have, or he pursued a type of pleasure that he should not have. which is, of course, marriage and all of that. So he feels like he was selfish, and he's actually feeling the pressure of anti-fans. He's feeling the pressure of anti-fans. He's feeling the pressure of people who are upset at him for moving on. And he feels very guilty for it. He's starting to feel guilty for it. He's starting to feel like he did the wrong thing. And whether or not, it's something that you know better, you weren't wrong, this, when you have people, attacking you for it constantly, you start to feel bad. And I'm seeing that for him. So he's going to try in the most toxic ways to make up for it, unfortunately. Okay, we have miser. It says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. He's scared. Chen is actually very scared. And he's very scared that he's not going to be able to support his family. He's very scared he's not going to be able to support himself because his career is on the line. Whether or not the rest of the members are okay and happy, for him, he's really truly afraid that he can be dropped at any moment by SM. He's very afraid that, SM is going to be like, you know what, we just don't feel like dealing with the smoke and you're not worth it, and dropping him. He's very afraid because if he loses that, him and his daughter, they're in trouble. Him, his wife, and his daughter are in trouble. Hold on. But yeah. So, yeah, he's really afraid of that. And the gambler in reverse. Relying on luck rather than hard work. But in this case, I'm seeing it as, with these, I'm seeing it more so as it's like literally he was like, he took a gamble and he lost. I don't know if he was actually expecting things to be as difficult as it was after announcing everything. But he took a gamble and right now he feels like he lost. Okay. He is in a point where he's like, like I said, he's really at a point where he's like, I could lose everything. Everything that I've worked for. Everything. This is unfortunate. Lastly, we have gossip upright. It says, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Again, like, this is back to where I was talking about here. Unfortunately, he actually does care about these Sasang's feelings. Unfortunately, it's affecting him. He cares about what they're saying about him. He cares about how much they hate him. He cares about it. And he just is trying to right now find a way to appease these angry fans in some sort of way that could benefit him and his career. And his family. This is what we have going on for Chen right now. It's really one of those things where he didn't want these things to sort of come in and have an effect on him, but it did. It did. And whether he realizes it consciously or subconsciously, it is there. I'm going to go ahead and go straight into the Romance Angels card and see where his marriage is at right now. I'm just going to check on his marriage and see where he is at romantically, where his wife is at. I'm going to put his wife over here and Chen over here. How is his wife doing? How is she feeling about Chen right now? Are they happy? Okay. Heart-to-heart conversations. Let me see if I can get anything else from the wife. Reconciliation. So they had an argument. Is it safe to love and soulmate? Yeah, they had an argument, and I think she's mad at him for no offense, but I think she's upset at him for having a no spine in a sense. How's Chen feeling? Like, what about this relationship? Love yourself first. Keep an open mind for... Okay, so Chen right now, he's trying to both, romantically, he's trying to both balance his feelings for his wife. He's trying to balance his feelings for his wife and also at the same time trying to stay positive in her presence about things. Like, he's trying to be strong in front of his wife, and his wife, she sees it. She sees right through him. She sees right through him. Like, he's trying to keep strong, like, you know, and positive. He's not trying to stress her out. He's like, everything's gonna be fine. Like, I promise you, we're gonna be safe. We're gonna be okay. You don't have to worry. Just take care of, just take care of the daughter. She's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. They're not gonna do anything. They're not gonna let me go. We're gonna be okay. That's how he's sort of like, and he's like, just being passionate with her, being lovey-dovey, showing her lots of love. But she sees them. She knows that he's worried. She knows that he's stressed. She knows that he's taking on a lot. And she was the one who kind of broke the ice and was like, babe, like, talk to me. Like, that's how she's like, you need to talk to me. Like, let's talk about this. What do you want to do? How do you want to make this work? What do you think will make you feel better about, sorry if y'all hear my squeaky behind chair in the background. But yeah, like, she's the one who kind of opened the table to talk to him about what's really going on with him personally. And Chen, even with this love yourself first, decided that before he can make this relationship work with his girl, that he really needs to sort out everything else when it comes to career and even his service. Like, he has to sort that stuff out first, because he can't sit here and try to raise his family. He has too many things that he's dealing with only by chance, because all of these things can change his relationship drastically. So now it is at the point where he's like, I have to take care of myself. I have to, and not even like himself, like separate from the family, but more so his personal things. He has to take care of those things before he can actually keep them safe, keep, his family situation stable. He has to stabilize everything else. So that means getting that military service out the way. Somehow, hopefully, he's like, maybe that'll appease some of the angry fans. He's going to be gone for a few years or whatever. Also, maybe that'll give SM time to kind of cool down if they're, getting annoyed. And, maybe if this has anything, if it's jeopardizing his career, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to be gone. People, out of sight, out of mind. Not only that, I'm serving my military service. When I get back, I don't have to deal with any of this anymore. So that's kind of like where he's at. He's like, I got to fix all of these and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or 3 birds with 1 stone. So that's what is going on there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put these cards up. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the tarot. This man always has some sort of money issues going on. Okay. Alrighty, so questions I want to ask. I think I've asked this before, but now I'm going to just put it in a reading. How is EXO feeling about Chen's treatment? Are these all majors? Oh my god. I probably should have used a different deck. I haven't used this in such a long time. Oh wow. they're actually really they're actually distraught. Actually, they really do. They're actually really upset. They're like, the fans mess up everything. I'm surprised. They're actually like, fans ruin everything. They're like, they're destroying their foundation. They're destroying their personal environment. There is actually bitterness from the rest of the EXO members, not towards him, but literally towards fans. Yeah. It's almost also like they're trying to hang on to what they have left desperately as well. And they're like, they're not trying to end EXO just yet either. They're not trying to end EXO yet either. So it's very interesting that they're really upset. They're upset about it. What is this? Y'all bear with me. Like I said, I have not used this deck in a long time, so I have to remember how they did this one. Yeah, it's very interesting how they did this. They're super upset with fans. They're definitely feeling like they're feeling the heat. And this stresses them out so much more, both personally, like inside and out, because they have their own relationships going on. They have their own stuff going on. And it's just like, it's not really a selfish thing. It's not really they're thinking about themselves in particular. Like, they're actually thinking about the whole of the group, and they really don't, they don't mess with it. They're just upset. They're upset. That's the best way. But they're really upset. They feel like a lot of the fans betrayed them. They feel like a lot of the fans actually betrayed them. Like, I don't know why. Maybe that's also something, well, I mean, I guess I know why, but that's how they're feeling. And there's something else here. I don't know what it is, though. Like, they're also trying to see if maybe, like, this will work to appease fans. Like, maybe Chen going on break, or, well, it's not really break, it's a military, but, resting or staying out of the limelight and, taking some time to sort of rejuvenate himself. They're like, well, maybe, if they feel like that's what he's doing, or if they feel like he's doing that for them, and that's their point of view, if they feel like he's doing it for them, maybe things could get better. Like it's almost like there's some sort of secret agenda here from the rest of EXO. Like, there's something going on where they're like hiding something. They're hiding something. I don't know what they're hiding, but they're hiding something. I don't know if it's a trick up their sleeve, but there's definitely something where I'm sorry, you know what just crossed my mind? I remember some sidetracks. Sorry, I remember like maybe last year or earlier this year I predicted that there was going to be some form of CBX reunion, or Chen and Dio was going to come back somewhere on the end of the year. Not Chen, Xiumin and Dio was going to come back somewhere at the end of the year. And now I'm thinking maybe it's just Chen entering the military. And so, I mean, even though it's not CBX, but, it's like CDX, like maybe that was the reunion I was thinking. But anyway, yeah, I digress. Basically, EXO is just really upset right now. There is some sort of secret plan that they do have going on. And maybe them all deciding that they're going to kind of go into the military around this year, at the beginning of next year, like around the same time, and come back out. I'm not really sure how they plan on doing this, but there's some sort of they have some trick up their sleeve to make something work. But that's all I have. I can't really decipher too much with this deck. Even though I really like this deck, I'm going to have to really switch decks. I don't want to, though. Weirdly enough, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. But, okay, so that's that. What else do I want to know? So how EXO feels about the treatment of Chen. Okay. Okay, I said Lay, and then I was literally thinking about Lay, and this Ten of Wands came out. I was thinking how Lay felt. Again, this Four of Swords is out again. What is this now? The World. Yeah. He feels like, okay, so Lay feels like they put so much pressure on him that he almost like he broke. Like literally, like, I mean, it's just like, they're all literally looking at the behavior of fans. They all are actually looking at the behavior of fans, especially, I guess it's different. It may hit to them different as they're older, as they approach the 30s. It may hit them a lot heavier than it did before a few years ago when they were a little bit younger in their 20s and they sort of, was okay with the way, I won't say okay, but, something changes as you mature. And I see that change or feel that change within EXO. How things become a lot heavier and a lot more unacceptable as they're older. And I'm really seeing that change with the members where things are just a lot more, they feel things a lot more intensely. There's almost resentment towards all of the fans. Like, yeah. There's like a personal resentment. And my nail is caught in my little hair thing. But yeah, there's a resentment towards basically fans and fan bases, all that good stuff. And this Four of Swords is back out. I really do wonder if it's like they don't want things to end, but they're thinking about taking a break. Like they're thinking about just taking it, like EXO taking a break completely. I wonder what it is, because it seems like there's something that they're planning. There's something that they're planning. There's some sort of thought that they all have connected. They're like, okay, well, at this point, we're looking like this is gonna have to either, I don't know if they're gonna end something. I don't know if I don't know what this is, but we know they have a plan. There's some sort of plan. This could be an ending or beginning of something, but I will say this. Y'all fans ain't making it better. I mean, it's really interesting. All of that talk, oh, they're ruining, Chen is ruining EXO. And I'm like, I always said it like, well, I mean, y'all, if y'all get rid of Chen, y'all not going to have that many members of EXO left with everybody in the military. And it looked like they kind of thinking the same thing. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see how the rest of the year goes. So I did lay EXO, the rest of EXO. Not that they're separate. I don't know. Because they're in completely separate spaces, I wanted to do Lay's personally from where he's at, like how he's handling things where he's at, since all of EXO is actually in Korea. Okay, so it's not like a OT8 or something? No, we're not doing that. I don't know how many members are left in EXO. I never actually count. But, yeah. Okay, I don't know if there's any other questions I need to ask. Okay, what's the next biggest thing to happen in Chen's career? What's the next biggest thing, or life? Just what's the next biggest public event to happen for Miss Chen? For Chen. Oh, he's matured into the King of Cups. Go ahead, then, Chen. Because he was always the Queen of Cups in my deck. Everybody knows he's always the Queen of Cups. Every time I read on Chen, he's the Queen of Cups. But he's the King of Cups here. I see Knight of Cups too. Okay. I feel strongly Chen's going to bounce back. They have to have something planned. There's something planned. And I don't know what it is, but there's so many ideas here. Chen is going to come back. When he comes back, he's going to have such a romantic, matured image. Even his music is going to evolve. Yeah, and it may be at first a small burn, but he's going to find his niche. He's going to find where he needs to be at. He's going to find his thing. And I mean, when he puts his stuff into the world, like when he comes back, it's going to be good. It's going to be good for him. It's going to be good. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for him right now. Him and his relationship. Let me see how. I don't know what this is. I think I've said this before. She does not like him not being a celebrity. I be trying to be nice to this lady, but she don't like him not being a celebrity, and she will literally leave this relationship if he's not a celebrity. I don't know if he married a fan or a friend. I have no idea. But Miss Girl, don't like him not being popular or in the limelight at all. Yeah, she is not interested in him not being a celeb. And then we have the four of swords again. He needs to be up. He needs to be active. She wants people to be in love with him. She wants him to be on TV. She likes his fame. I'm just being honest here. She likes his fame and she will leave him without it. That's crazy. Like, does this girl have any genuine feelings for him? She's manipulative. No, she likes the fame. She likes his money. She likes. I think I've said this before though. It's unfortunate, but I hope hey, they like it, I love it. So, whatever works out for them, it is what it is. Oh, you know what? I'll just ask, will their relationship work? Will they be happy? The Tower. No, they will not. I'm not seeing their relationship actually working out. Unfortunately, Chen may be a baby daddy. I feel bad because he's taking his risk out on, this woman. This is someone that he loves. So it's unfortunate if it is the case that it happens this way. Excuse me. But, you know what? There was another card that came out that I actually thought was this Tower, and it was not the Tower. So now I'm like, okay, well, what card was that? Anyway, either way, it is what it is. I will definitely use a deck I'm a little more familiar with next time. I just want to show some of my old decks some love. But, that's what we have for Chen. Y'all, let me know if there are any extra questions that you want answered. If there's like questions that I have missed, I'll probably try to gather them together and either like we can talk about it on the live. I may do another video. Yeah, this card. This is Five of Pentacles. Okay, I didn't notice the Pentacles. Okay, so this is just still talking about, like, you know, poor, unfortunate events. So it's okay. It's okay. Like I was saying before, he's having money issues, and it's like struggling with money. So it's the Five of Pentacles. Okay, alrighty. But yeah, that's all I have today, guys. Like I said, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Join us. Step into the den with us. We do lives every Saturday at 8:30. Check out my Patreon if you want all these readings early or ahead of time. If you want exclusive content, if you want uncensored, uncut versions of readings, please go ahead and check out my Patreon. Or if you want a personal reading shipped out to you every month, you might want to check out Patreon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.